So Strappen is going on foot and cycling. One of these two is very good. We're going to start the route around school environments. It's 8 kilometers length, and we are going to stop 10 times. First time is where School Street is in action. I will drive in the front. When we have to stop, I will do like this. One of the 12 school streets in Ghent in Belgium. The idea of school street we have taken from Italy. It exists in Bolzano since 1989. I saw it on a film on the website of Police, and I thought, why not try it in Ghent too? So it's since 2012 that school streets are in Ghent and in Belgium. Now there are more than 50, I think, cities who have school streets. So the principle is that nobody can drive in with a motorized vehicle.
Mainly safety, like situation at the school gate. It's just around the bend over there. It was like cars being double parked, triple parked on the sideway, on the walkways, and so on. So that was very insecure, and with the little kids on the bikes, that just didn't work. So that's why we did the school street. That's the primary reason for that.
Yeah, incremental changes make a big difference to the experience at arrival and dismissal. So the more kids and families we can get walking and biking to school improves the environment around the school and makes it safer for others.
No cars, and also just the kind of seamless way they've worked it out with rolling the sign in, really nicely designed.
Okay, we're in a fietsstraat in Ghent, and a fietsstraat means that the cars can't pass the bicycles. They have to stay behind the bicycles, and the maximum kilometer per hour they can drive is 30, even without bicycles. 30 is the maximum, and they can't pass the bicycles.
So the bicycle is the user, and the car is in fact a guest behind the user. They had made a special guideline with stones to nudge cars not to overtake the bicycles, because there are still cars who think this is nothing for me, I have to overtake them.
The fietsstraat here is sort of great Belgian sort of adaptation of something that I've seen in the Netherlands a lot. And what I like is that there's this great combination of the red paving, obviously the markings of the fietsstraat, but then also the lots of green on a lot of them. And I really love that, because I think, it's not just about making the space for bikes, it's also about thinking, how do we create shade? How do we make a nice place to spend time?
That's speed control?
Speed control.
And what is that for? Because there's so many schools around here?
Maximum speed here is 30 kilometers. And they can flash that with that system.
And they can just drop these and then take them away and put them somewhere else? What did you think of the road we just rode on? Completely painted red for the bicycle street.
It's the red carpet treatment, isn't it? It's like you're going to the Oscars, because you're on a bike, you have priority, and the cars have to wait, and the vans and the trucks have to wait. So it's gorgeous. I loved it.
We decided to hang a camera to see how many movements there are here. The 7th of September, from 8 to 9, it had a film. And then there were 598 bicycles, so almost 600, 3 cars and 39 pedestrians. And there were only 6 conflicts. And it was always, in fact, bikes who were not giving way to other bikes.
We have a subsidy in Flanders where every infrastructural measure that is taken in school areas gets 50% subvention from the Flemish government. So whenever a local government pays €1, the Flemish government will pay €1 extra. There is a maximum, I don't know the figures by heart, but year by year there were more and more mayors and deputy mayors who used that subsidy to actually do infrastructural things in school areas. Before there was always a problem of planning, and we don't have money, and we don't have budget, and we don't have time. And since that subsidy came, there were many local towns who used it. Yeah.
it's interesting to see how the different schools or different cities make school streets happen, and some are temporary, some are permanent, but I think it's such a great movement that's happening in so many places.
Something I love about school streets is that parents for various reasons need to be able to drive their children, but that doesn't give them the right to drop their kid off wherever they want. And so school streets is great because it creates a calmer, safer environment in front of the school, but still allows everyone to arrive to school safely.
Any adults involved in decision making around a school, get them to kneel down so that they see what it's like from the perspective of a 5 or 6 year old, because it looks good for us as taller adults, but people in wheelchairs, children, they see danger differently. So I think that act of him explaining that has helped shift it for me.
Let the kids on a bike leave first after school hours. Whether they can go alone at home or with their parents, any kid who is with the bike that day can leave first. Why? Because even the slowest biker will be like 300 meters away before the first parent starts their car in the area of the school. They will still meet cars going home, but they won't meet cars from other parents. So let the cyclists leave first.